And we are live. Hey guys, welcome back to the stream. Welcome back. Yeah, guys, it's 4:45 now. I was a bit late because yesterday uh during stream I was like I felt hungry, right? I want to have some snacks, so I thought today I'll have some snacks before the stream, so it'll be fine. So I took some time to eat some snacks before the stream. Stream at 6. Hello, hey, what's up, man? Bro, I couldn't. Even yesterday, I couldn't. The timing issue, it's a. If I have to stream at 6, then I have to like arrange so many things, reschedule so many things. Then it'll be a mess. After New Year's, right? I'm watching Rick and Morty. Hey, nice. Which one? Which episode are you watching? Have you watched it before? I finished it, right? I finished it, but like the sometimes I'll just see some random clip and I'll like rewatch that one episode again. What was the last thing I watched? Did you see the one? Did you completely watch it? I don't want to spoil anything. Season 7, episode 5. Which episode is that? I watched. Wait, I'll actually. Wick and Morty. Okay, yeah, this one. This one only I recently watched where he kills the Rick Prime. Yes, 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 yes. So this one I watched again like recently. Then I watched the whole episode. Do you remember the whole? Like they'll. I think it's after this. Uh, Rick and Morty. They'll find. They'll go to like a place to get scared, and they'll meet a guy and he'll say the scariest place. So it's like a, what is it called? Ghost house, right? uh, yeah, he'll say it's the scariest game like that is in the earth. It's a hole. It's a hole in a burger joint or something. Then they'll go there. Then Morty will jump. It's a good episode. Yeah, I'm actually spoiling it. It's a very good episode. There's a drunk and the mirror guy part. Eva, hi Eva. I'm not at that part. Yeah, yeah, yeah. I think that is after killing Prime Rick. Like after killing Rick Prime, uh, Rick becomes like he finished, right. He don't know what else to do. Yeah, he loses his purpose. Once everyone achieves their like final thing, you'll actually feel that. So Rick goes through that. Then Morty will try to cheer him up. Yeah, yeah, now it's good. So this episode, right? This episode, they just, instead of keeping it in a finale, they like finished it off in episode 5 itself in season 7, which was good. Which was good. And Evil Modi is like cool, right? He's actually, Evil Modi is actually like much more intelligent and even talented than Rick Prime. No, wait, this is Rick Prime. No, this is Rick C-137. Rick Prime is the evil Rick, right? Yeah. Rick and Morty. Yeah, in this episode only, right? They will find that machine which kills all the people in, like, if they select one person from all the realities, they'll kill that person, and they will kill Slow Mobius. Yeah, it's in that. I think it's in this episode only. Yeah, yeah. Evil Modi is cool, but an asshole, bro. You can't just say that. You they broke the fourth wall a lot. Yeah, a lot. I mean, that's been happening from like almost. It's not a new thing, right? Breaking the fourth wall. Yeah, Rick like even almost of the time breaks the fourth wall. I remember like even in like season 4 or 5 in the beginning, he'll say, right, Morty. Now I'll say like after Rick destroying the Galactic Empire, that episode, then Jerry will be out of the house. Then Rick will like break the fourth wall. They are like aware, I mean, they are. Another cool thing. There are so many like cool concepts they discuss in this, right? Other than time travel. Time travel is like, which is in the series itself, they'll say time travel is something everyone try to like explain it, so they are like completely staying away from it because it's cliche. But everything else is everything else, like other concepts like finding your clone, like what Beth goes through. That's like a very cool concept. Then this like multiple realities itself is like a very cool concept. Then the dinosaur episode. Did you see the dinosaur episode? Dinosaur episode was good. What else was there? Yeah, there are so many. What is it? Cool theoretical concepts, which like other forms of media, right? I think like in writing they can explore more, but in like a cartoon version, they can humans like it. Yeah, that was a if you actually think about it, right? That same thing, like get it human. I get it. Yeah, 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 yeah. If a human delete himself, then their gut will turn into spaghetti. I know, I remember that episode. Even that concept, yeah, so many nuanced theoretical things they explore, which is good. Okay. Yeah, what else, bro? How's I said gut. Oh, yo, wait. You said the wordplay. I didn't see the wordplay. Yeah, human spaghetti. Get it, human. Yeah, now I get it. Now I get it, bro. Now I get it. Rick and Morty. Please stream at a time containing PM. No, this is actually PM, right? But it's PM EST, not IST. Bro, I'll try, man. Any time with PM, I don't mind. That's the thing. I actually thought of like doing two streams. Uh, One in the evening also. I tried. I know this is AM. I know what I was kidding, bro. I was kidding. I'll try, man. I'll try. But again, like evening, right? So many things like happen, and by the time I come back, it'll be like tired, man. I'm like so tired to even like read anything. But morning, like I can just simply stream, and the energy, right? The energy level matters. If I stream at evening after half an hour, I'll be like, okay, why am I doing this? I just wanna, I just wanna chill. I just wanna like lay down. My laptop broke again. Wait, your laptop was broken before, right? You were saying like you were not able to play Minecraft in it. Then you were playing. What were you playing? You were playing some shooting game in mobile, right? This is night. No, this is early morning, man. No, I know what you mean. There was like for me, like I used to do this shift from 9 to 5, like evening 9 in the evening to 5 in the morning. So I won't sleep the whole. Then like after 6, I'll have like breakfast and then I'll sleep. Right. In the I know I like to do late nights personally, but right now the schedule is not like that. Sixth grade easy, man. Yeah, I'll say like till 12th it's easy. Like for me, 12th is also was very easy. For me, 12th, 11th, 12th was comparatively easier than 10th. You know why? Like till 10, like there are so many distractions, right? Then 11 and 12th, you like personally have to take a. I mean CBSE, yeah, CBSE is difficult. I'll say. But like even CBSE, NCRT only 11 and 12th it's same. NCRT both state and CBSE have. But I know I'm saying even in 6, 7, 8, 9, 10 till 10, so many distractions, which is good. I'm not saying don't get rid of it. That's your childhood. Live through it. Live through your childhood. Like complete involvement. Don't skip out on anything just because like you have to study. Don't do that. Human reproduction chapter. Yeah. So what? You guys know more than what the book can teach you. Holy shit, man. When I was studying for me, that was in like in eighth, I think, eighth grade. Uh, but at that time, there was no Geo. There was not even like a regular internet. Nobody had a smartphone. There was like in my class, I think like two people had like a PC, and that too, the old PC, right? The big monitor. But even they don't have internet. Internet was like a post 2013 phenomenon, like in my place at least. Boomer. Yeah, yeah, yeah. So for us, okay, I don't wanna say. I don't wanna- you kids will never understand the struggle we went through, man. That's what I wanted to say. Okay, when I say struggle, I am uncle now. You already told me that. Yep, yep. Yeah, we discussed this. Remember? Yeah, you have a niece, but you are young to be an uncle. But I said age doesn't matter. You are still an uncle. You're an unk now, bro. Unk. Welcome to the club, bruh. Wait, and yeah, Ilo, regarding crypto, right? The Subish was like very much interested in crypto. I think I've accidentally shown him the path. He's been like commenting on video like the streams, asking about like crypto and the Trump coin and all. My name is Joshua. Oh wait, is it? Wait, did you say this before? I forgot. Like, wait, Joshua is like my cousin, like my first cousin. His name is Joshua. I am into drop shipping. That is good, but drop shipping like requires upfront like so much money, right? Joe shut no. Joshua. Joshua. Yeah, Joshua. No, are you my cousin? No, no, no. My cousin is. I can't show him. I don't want to dox him. No, no. My cousin, like my first cousin, man. His name is Joshua. Are you my cousin? Maybe, man. Maybe. Oh, I'll just reveal this. Age? No, no. He is like he finished work. He's working now actually. His name? No, his name is Joshua. I just said. And age? I don't know. He's younger than me, but he is working now. Credit card number, yeah. Credit card, Aadhaar number, or Aadhaar number. Aadhaar number, you will get everything, right? Age, location, yeah. Even your everything with Aadhaar number, you will get. Uh, Wait. What was I saying? Yeah, drop shipping. Drop shipping requires like too much upfront capital and like with advertisements and all, you need to spend more, right, on Facebook ads and all. What do you mean like I am into drop shipping? You mean like you are interested in the topic and just randomly watch videos, or are you like doing something with it? Now, if you are just randomly watching videos and planning to do something, crypto is the best because it's like the barrier of entry is too small and everyone can get into it. And I'm cooked, my eye is gonna kill me if they were a human person who interested. Interested. Okay, got it. Yeah, fine. Dropshipping is good. Yeah, e-commerce as a whole is like uh, very good prospect as a business, as a starting business. But again, you need to do like a lot of trial and error is there, right? Hello, we'll start, huh? You're gonna sleep now, right? Yes, I put my future daughter into Actua Coin Epic U. Epic, yes. Yeah, so then I don't even know bro. Like last from November 5th, it all started November 5th, right? When Trump won, like everything started going up, and yeah, from then onward, like so much shit happened, right? Hakto coin, so many rug pulls, and like kids, literal kids, became like millionaires in like 10 seconds. So many examples were there, like in the Solana trenches. You don't know what the Solana trenches is, right? You just Google it, bro. Solana trenches. Future daughter's college funds. Oh, you mean like your daughter's college fund you put into Haktua coin? Too bad, man. Too bad. Don't. Like, so you see, all the meme coins, it's all just gambling. So don't come into crypto trenches. So that's what I mean. Like, trenches, the war trenches, right? So all the meme coins are part of the trenches. And when you come there, you don't know if you will come out alive or dead. Maybe you are alive, but still you lost your leg, your arms, you are just simply crawling and breathing. That's gonna happen. So don't put in money. Don't put in money you can't afford to lose. Hey, I don't knock up a girl. I'm not a father. I don't have a daughter. Bro, but Elo, don't say that, man. What will your daughter feel? And even like your daughter's mother, how will she feel? Don't be so mean. Elo, what is this? The fuck you mean? But no, no, no. You don't know what I'm saying, right, bro? Just Google like Solana trenches. I'm saying like so many kids, right? Like literal kids. They've did so many rug pulls and all. I don't even know. Like I've like personally monitored like 10 at least. Uh, I think I've been drinking joke. Yeah, that's right. Drinking. Yeah, drinking water or cough syrup. Huh? Drinking like too much cough syrup actually gets you a bit high. Later, I'm a checker. Nah, it's fine. Yeah, check it later. It's okay. No, no, no. I'm saying like the Solana trenches and yeah, it's. I added you on Instagram. I think yeah, you did. Yeah, yeah, you and Gruel also. You both were there, right? That day when I showed the Instagram. Yeah, I think yeah. Even I also added you. I think. I'm not posting anything there. DM me, bro. DM you what? Bro, what are you? What am I gonna DM and tell you like? Oh, the Solana trenches thing, right? Yeah, that I'll DM. Fine. I'll forget, bro. That's the thing. You know what? I'll just write it now. I'll forget it, no? After streaming, like I completely forget all the things. That's what even things I'll say. I'll do this after stream, but I'll forget it. You got WhatsApp or Snapchat? I got WhatsApp, man. And that stupid Subish, right? He actually dogs my number, bro. And he randomly, like, from some random number, he'll message me. I'll just block. I'll block like every day. I don't know. I think till now I blocked like 4 5 numbers. Yeah. Yeah, don't WhatsApp me. I won't respond. Like even like people who I do business with, right? They also don't have my WhatsApp. It's mostly uh, email and Instagram mostly. Snapchat, I don't have Snapchat, bro. I don't use. Telegram is there, but I got Reddit, X or Twitter, WhatsApp, TikTok, Snapchat. Yeah. Instagram, Facebook, I got all. Yeah, nice. I have Reddit, I don't use it. Twitter, yes, but I don't use it for messaging. And Snapchat, I don't have at all. Facebook is there, but no one uses Facebook, right? Like except for work, I use like for ads and all. But for personally, I haven't logged into my Facebook since I don't know when was the last time. I think probably like when I was in college or something. I've used it. After that, never. Gosh, the things I've witnessed on Reddit. Wait, Reddit is like too. Reddit is like moderated now, right? Oh, I think yeah. Still, like there are 18 plus sections, right? Yeah, yeah, I get it, bro. I get it. No, no, I've been saying like they actually heavily censor things on Reddit and it's heavily moderated. No. Oh, is it? Uh, I haven't witnessed crazy things on Reddit, man. I don't use it that much, right? Gore and you know what. Oh, hmm. Anime, anime movies. Ah, I get it. I get what you mean. You know the phenomenon, right? Like whenever I'm streaming, after some time, I'll get my nose get congested. I figure out why. It's called photic sneeze reflex. Even right now, I'm actually my nose is like getting congested. I used to say before, right? Only it happens when I'm streaming, and you guys used to say it's because of the some allergies. It is. It is actually allergies, but with light allergy, light allergy. I know, I know. Yeah, when you said anime movies, I understood what you mean, bro. I know. I know the hen, which wear a tie. I know that. You know what? I never really uh, explode. Like even anime, right? I'm not that. I was never had a chance to explore like regular anime itself, let alone go into the other thing. So Let's play a game. I say name, you say the second part of the name. No, I don't wanna. John Wick. Okay, I like this. I like this name. Oh, you say Cena. Oh no, I said John Wick, man. Okay, okay, I got the game. I got the game. Yeah, yeah. Go for it. Chad. I don't know. Chadwick Boseman, right? The Thermopolis. You don't know Mia Thermopolis, right? It's a movie, man. It's a movie with I don't know who was that. I forgot her name, bro. Next, no, guess again. People's yeah, no, it's actually people's name. Yeah, I don't know any other name with that. You don't know Mia Thermopolis, bro? Yeah, this is Mia Thermopolis. I don't know that. You said like names I know, right? It's not like you think of John Cena. I have to say John Cena. I have can say John Wick, right? Good you passed. Gotta go. Ilo, you really think I passed? And you really think you are the first person who, I mean, who I played this game with? Who are you dealing with here, bro? Yeah, good you passed. Now you really think I passed? You know? Okay, I don't want. It's not something to brag about, right? I'm not proud of that shit. So I tried very hard to, you know. Anyway, I'll see you, man. I'll see you later. I'll read the book now. Huh? Okay, so yesterday, yeah, we are in US now. The US banks and the first and second bank. I don't know the first banks that we discussed, right? The first bank is not there anymore. Now it's the second bank, and Andrew Jackson, the president. So this is the chapter 11. So we finished chapter 10 yesterday. Andrew Jackson and the death of the second bank. Can you guys see this? Can right? Okay. Yeah, the historical context of Andrew Jackson's presidency. Andrew Jackson was the seventh president of the United States, serving from 1829 to 1837. He was a prominent figure in American politics and played a significant role in shaping the country's political and economic landscape. Jackson's presidency was marked by a number of important events and developments, including the rise of political parties, the expansion of country's territory, and the growing influence of the industrial and financial sectors. Jackson's presidency came at a time of great change in the United States. The country was rapidly expanding both in terms of territory and population, and the economy was transitioning from an agrarian based system to an industrial one. Additionally, the issue of slavery was becoming increasingly divisive as northern states began to abolish the practice while southern states defended it. Jackson's presidency was also marked by significant political turmoil. He was a controversial figure known for his strong willed personality and populist views. He was fiercely opposed by many members of the political establishment who saw him as a threat to their power and influence. Despite these challenges, Jackson was able to push through a number of important reforms and initiatives, including the dismantling of the Second Bank of the United States. The role of banking in American politics and government. The role of banking in American politics and government has been significant since the country's founding. The establishment of the first bank of the United States in 19 no, in 1791. I always say 19 because like most of the years 19, right? Yeah. In 1791 marked the beginning of the federal government's involvement in banking. The Second Bank of the United States, established in 1816, further solidified the federal government's role in banking. With its charter granted by government and its oversight by federal government and Congress, the power and influence of banks extended beyond their economic functions. Banks were involved in politics and government both in terms of lobbying for favorable policies and influencing elections through campaign contributions. The connections between banks and politicians were often intertwined, with bankers and financiers holding significant political power and influence. The debate over the role of banks in American politics and government intensified during the presidency of Andrew Jackson, who opposed the Second Bank of the United States and sought to limit the powers of the bank in politics and society. This led to the Bank War, a political and economic battle that ultimately resulted in the closure of the Second Bank. Despite the closure of the Second Bank, the influence of banks on American politics and government has continued to this day. Banks and financial institutions continue to wield significant economic and political power, and debates over the appropriate role of banks in American society and government continue to be contentious. The function and structure of the Second Bank of the United States. The Second Bank of the United States was established in 1816 after the expiration of the charter for the First Bank of the United States. The primary purpose of the Second Bank was to stabilize the nation's currency and provide credit to the growing economy. It was headquartered in Philadelphia with branches located throughout the country. The structure of the second bank was similar to that of the first bank, with a central board of directors and a president appointed by the government. The bank was also authorized to issue notes that could be used as currency, and it had the power to regulate state banks, which it viewed as competitors. The second bank played a significant role in the growth of American economy during the early 19th century. It helped to provide a stable currency, facilitated trade and commerce, and provided credit to entrepreneurs and businesses. The bank also played a role in funding infrastructure projects such as canals and roads that helped to connect different regions of the country and facilitate economic growth. However, the second bank was not without controversy. Many believed that it held too much power over the nation's finances and it favored the interests of the wealthy elite over the common people. This led to the opposition. This led to opposition from groups such as farmers who believed that banks' policies were detrimental to their interests. Andrew Jackson's opposition to the second bank. Andrew Jackson's opposition to the Second Bank of United States stemmed from his belief that it was an institution that favored the wealthy elite at the expense of the common people. Jackson was also suspicious of the bank's concentration of power and believed that it threatened the democratic principles of the United States. He was particularly critical of banks' influence over the nation's economy and its ability to manipulate the money supply. Jackson believed that the bank was not accountable to the American people and was controlled by foreign interest. He also saw the bank as a tool of the wealthy to enrich themselves at the expense of the average citizen. Jackson's opposition to the bank became a central issue in his 1832 re-election campaign. He ran on a platform that included the closure of the bank and redistribution of its power to smaller state banks. Jackson's attacks on the bank were not unfounded, as there were numerous reports of corruption and mismanagement within the institution. The bank had also become increasingly unpopular with farmers and other citizens who felt they were treated unfairly by its lending policies. Ultimately, Jackson's opposition to the bank would result in the political battle that would have significant consequences for American finance and politics. The Bank War and its impact on American politics and society. The Bank War, also known as the battle between President Andrew Jackson and the Second Bank of United States, had a significant impact on American politics and society. Jackson believed that the Second Bank of United States, which had been established by Alexander Hamilton and was granted a 20-year charter in 1816, was unconstitutional and corrupt. He felt that it favored the wealthy elite over the common people and that its policies were hurting the American economy. Jackson made it his mission to dismantle the second bank, and his actions sparked a political firestorm. Supporters of the bank, led by Henry Clay and Daniel Webster, fought back against Jackson's efforts to weaken the institution. The bank war became a major issue in the 1832 presidential election, with Jackson running for a re election against Clay. In the end, Jackson emerged victorious both in the election and in his battle against the bank. He vetoed the renewal of the bank's charter in 1832, and in 1836, the bank's charter expired. The bank ceased to exist and its assets were distributed to state banks. The bank war had a lasting impact on American politics and society. It solidified the role of the president as a powerful force in American government, and it demonstrated the importance of economic policy in shaping the nation's future. It also contributed to the rise of populism in American politics, as Jackson's campaign against the bank was based on his belief that it was serving the interest of the wealthy elite at the expense of the common people. The closure of the Second Bank of the United States. The closure of the Second Bank of United States was a significant event in American financial and political history. President Andrew Jackson, a staunch opponent of the bank, vetoed a bill in 1832 that would have renewed the bank's charter, which set off a series of events that led to the bank's closure in 1836. The closure of the bank had far reaching consequences for the American economy and political landscape. With the closure of the second bank, the United States was left without a central bank until the establishment of Federal Reserve System in 1913. The closure of the bank also had a significant impact on the American financial system. Without a central bank, the regulation of the banking industry was left largely to individual states, which led to a fragmented and often unstable banking system. The closure of the second bank also had a significant political implications. It marked a victory for states' rights advocates and opponents of strong central government, who saw the bank as an example of federal overreach. Jackson's opposition to the bank helped him establish as a champion of the common man, and his veto of the bank's charter renewal bill helped to cement his populist credentials. Overall, the closure of the second bank of the United States marked a significant turning point in American financial and political history, with far reaching consequences that are still felt today. The legacy of Andrew Jackson's presidency on American banking and finance. Andrew Jackson's presidency had a significant impact on American banking and finance. His opposition to the Second Bank of United States led to its closure, which marked a turning point in American banking history. Jackson's veto of the Recharter Bill of Bank in 1832 and subsequent removal of federal deposits from the bank challenged the established financial order and paved way for a more decentralized banking system. After the closure of the second bank, State chartered banks emerged as primary source of credit, leading to a proliferation of banks across the country. This decentralization of banking resulted in increased competition and diversity in the financial system, but also led to instability and financial panics. Jackson's policies also had a lasting impact on the role of the federal government in regulating banks and financial system. The creation of the independent treasury system, which separated the federal government from banking system, was a direct response to the perceived corruption and influence of the second bank. Overall, Jackson's presidency marked a pivotal moment in American banking and finance, leading to a more decentralized and competitive financial system, but also introduced new challenges and risks. His legacy continues to be debated and studied by economists and historians today. The impact of the closure of the second bank on American economy. The closure of the second bank of United States had a significant impact on the American economy. One of the main consequences was the decentralization of banking. With the closure of the second bank, the responsibility for banking regulation was transferred to states, which were subject to less stringent regulations than the second bank. This was resulted in a proliferation of banks and banknotes, which led to instability in the financial system and higher risk of bank failures. Another consequence of the closure of the second bank was the contraction of credit. The second bank had played an important role in stabilizing the money supply and providing credit to businesses and individuals. With its closure, credit became more difficult to obtain, particularly for smaller businesses and farmers. This led to a slowdown in economic growth and a rise in unemployment. The closure of the second bank also had an impact on international trade. Without the stability provided by the second bank, confidence in the American financial institutions decreased and foreign investors became more hesitant to invest in the American economy. This had a negative impact on American exports and made it more difficult for United States. You are here, Ilo. Good to see. No, Ilo was here, Subish. He was. He went, man. He went long ago. Hey, what's up, man? Subish, how's? Good morning, bruh. How's life? How's wife and kids? Everyone doing well? I've seen your comment. Did you wake up early or are you going to sleep now? What's up? Wait, where was I? Hmm. Overall, the closure of the second bank of United States had a destabilizing effect on the American economy, leading to increased financial volatility, decreased credit availability, and a contraction of international trade. It took several decades for the American financial system to recover from the consequences of its closure. And you know how? Didn't you? But DTC, you would be a billionaire. I don't get it, man. Wait, how? How didn't you? But DTC, you would become a billionaire. What is DTC, man? What are you trying to say, Subish? Bro, I think you are deprived. I think you need to sleep. Trump coin. Ah. No, I didn't. I didn't buy it, right? I commented. Yeah, why? Oh, you mean like why I didn't buy it? Yeah, by the time I see it, saw the thing, it was already like at 30. But from that 30, it went to 70. But still, you won't. I mean, yeah, you will make significant amount of money, but not that much money. And to see something like in the very beginning is very difficult. Like very few people get the opportunity. And I didn't, yeah. Not just that. Trump coin was like a last week's issue. After that, like wine came. Do you see wine? VINE, wine was like that. Now it's worth around 1 lakh INR. What do you mean, like 1 lakh INR? No, Trump coin is like 30 bucks, right? Subesh, where are you? What site are you using to find these numbers? Wait, no, let me give you a intro. Okay, there is this site called Coin Market Cap. Okay, it started from 600 rupees. No, it didn't. Okay, just go to the site coinmarketcap.com. So that is one site. Then the other one is CoinGecko. So these both are the sites which you can see, check to see the current prices, market cap, so many factors, like so many things are there, right? So in this, where is Trump? Yeah. So this is the official Trump coin, which is at rank 27. You can also see it here. So first is Bitcoin, Ethereum, XRP. Can you see it? You can see it, right? Yeah. And that if you go to 27, yeah, official Trump. So this is the one. And right now is at 28 bucks, 29 bucks. That's like, no, that's like 300 rupees. Now, currently, one Trump coin is around 300 rupees. And at the peak, it was at 74 bucks. That's like, what, 900? Oh, wait, not 900, right? No, less than 900. I'm actually calculating with more. Yeah, this is like some 600 rupees. 600 was the peak, man. What is like 1 lakh? Nothing was costing 1 lakh. No, no, okay, I take it back. Ethereum is around 3 lakh. Bitcoin is around 1 crore, right? Shit. Nah, yeah, what site are you following? Don't like randomly follow random sites. For tracking prices, market cap, and some news, not all the news, latest news, follow these two sites, Coin Market Cap and CoinGecko. I mostly use Coin Market Cap. And for like technical analysis, I use TradingView that like everyone can use. All these are free, by the way. I just wanna make clear. Yeah, so this is what I use for analyzing, like technical analysis and all. This is too much. You don't want to know this, okay? Wait, wine. Where is wine, man? I actually wine was a much more what do you say, possible uh thing for me. But I even that also I missed kind of. So you can see, right? So this is like a four times 400% increase. Also, Gino, congratulations, we got a new virus in the market. Nobody cares, man. No, like with Corona, like people people have like whatever new virus, yeah, nobody cares. I mean, the novelty is gone, right? Novelty is gone with Corona. Corona was like the new thing. Pandemic, no one ever seen a pandemic. So now it's like a new virus. What every year there will be like seasonal flu, fever, and all like. So same way. Nobody cares. Now, even how much ever serious it becomes, right? Even still, I'm saying like majority of the people won't care because the bullshit they went through during COVID, they're like, whatever, it's fine. Okay. We care about lockdown. Yeah, not gonna happen, man. Not gonna happen. You want a lockdown? So, which anyway, right now, anyway, you are in lockdown, right? Anyway, you won't go outside. So why do you care if it's a lockdown or not a lockdown? Yeah, you never touch grass, right? So for you, it doesn't matter. Lockdown matters for people who wanna touch grass but can't go outside to touch grass. For you, anyway, you don't touch the grass, so it's fine for you. When I say it's fine for you, for it is COVID, like COVID lockdowns were fine for me. I had like people complaining, oh, we can't go outside. What is this? It's like we are in jail. I'm like, what? Live after start live after 5:30. Sure, man. I mean, yeah, you can join after 5:30. No, me like I'm like trying to like make a proper routine, right? So I'll every day try to stream at 4:30. Today we started at 4:45 though. But it's fine. You can join at 5:30. That's okay. You don't have to join it from the beginning, right? Anyway, in the beginning, I'll be reading books and also. Yeah, we are reading this today, by the way. The capital game and the capital game. Yeah, the role of state banks in American banking after the closure of the second bank. The closure of the second bank of United States led to a significant shift in American banking with the removal of the centralized national bank. I care about lockdown because it is 70% confirmed. No, I'm saying what will you do with like having lockdown? Is it like Lucifer was innocent? Who is Lucifer, bro? You mean like the fallen angel Lucifer from the Bible, or like the movie of Mohanlal Lucifer? Oh, wait, yeah, about Lucifer. March, right? The second part is coming. It's out of focus now, right? Shit. Board exams is near. Yeah. Even with lockdown, board exams are not going anywhere, Subesh. Okay, let's say board exams are gone and you got a free pass. Why? Why do you need the? What will you do with it? It's not like you you are done with studies forever, right? Oh shit, man. No, I never like really wished, well, like when I was in school or anything. What if they postpone the exam or something? Because it doesn't make any difference, right? You're gonna write the exam today or tomorrow. So why to postpone it? I mean, write it today and get it's over with. Get it over with, right? After March 29, everything will happen. Ooh. Is it like your prediction or something? Or do you have inside information? Are you the new virus? Questions, Subish, questions. I have so many questions. Okay. With the removal of the centralized national bank, state chartered banks became more prominent in the American economy. The closure of the second bank meant that federal government no longer had a means of regulating and controlling the banking system, leading to increased competition and more fragmented financial system. State banks began to issue their own banknotes and loans, which could be more readily influenced by local economic conditions and needs. However, this decentralization also resulted in inconsistencies in regulations, and some state banks were more reliable than others. This lack of consistency in state banking practices led to increased volatility in the financial system, with economic downturns and financial panics becoming more common. In the absence of national bank, the role of the federal government in regulating the banking system was greatly reduced. Instead, it fell to individual states to regulate their own banking system. This meant that state bank state banking laws varied widely and regulation of the industry was inconsistent across state lines. The reliance on state banks persisted for several decades until the creation of Federal Reserve System in 1913, which sought to provide a more consistent and centralized means of regulating the American financial system. Nonetheless, the legacy of the second bank's closure on American banking was profound, with the impact of state banking still felt in the United States to this day. I have full information what will happen after March. Not my prediction, I am just saying the thing that is true. Okay. No, that's what I mean. Like you have inside information. Huh? Have inside information from the virus directly. The connection between the closure of the second bank and the rise of populism in American politics. The closure of the Second Bank of the United States in 1836 had a significant impact on American politics and contributed to the rise of populism in the country. After the closure of the Second Bank, the state banks became more prominent in the American banking system, leading to a decentralization of banking power. This decentralization meant that more people had access to credit and capital, and small businesses could thrive. However, this also led to a lack of regulation and oversight, which contributed to the economic crisis of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The rise of populism in American politics can be traced to the economic and social changes that occurred in the aftermath of the closure of the second bank. Many people felt that the government was not doing enough to regulate the financial system and protect ordinary citizens from the excess of the banking elite. Populist movements emerged that sought to challenge the established political and economic order and give more power to the people. In conclusion, the closure of the Second Bank of United States had a significant impact on American politics and contributed to the rise of populism in the country. While it led to greater decentralization and accessibility in the banking system, it also contributed to a lack of regulation and oversight that would have long lasting consequences for the American economy. Valentine's week is here, Feb 17 to 14. Feb 15 is slap day, 16 is kick day. Yeah, you are you are entering your Valentine's era, right? Yeah, for me it's over, man. For me, like it was over like 5 years ago. Yeah, you what is it? Now it's the Valentine's and all those things are beyond my age. If you know what I mean, you don't know what I'm saying, but yeah, it'll happen for you also. It'll happen. So before that, it's fine. Yeah, you can go through Valentine's week. Nice. Yeah, after I'm saying like after a certain age, right? After a certain age, like even you won't care. That's what I'm saying. But until then, care about it. Yup. I can hear my chicken fell from their place now. I had to go save them. Dude, it's so cold. Oh, there, right? Yeah, north it's cold now. Huh? For me, like for us, like over here, right in south, it started to get a bit hot actually. Not sweating hot, but it's not cold anymore. Till last week it was like you can feel okay, it's a bit cold in the morning, and you can say okay, maybe a bit of winter. Anyway, the extreme winter is not there in south, like especially in my place, it's not at all there. Yeah, guys, I'm getting a call. Subesh, wait, I forgot how to mute. Yeah. Chapter 12. We are at chapter 12. So this one we just finished, like Andrew Jackson and the second bang, and what was his overall, uh, I mean, his actions which caused the death of the second bang. Like when you say death, that is like a. So the next one is the Civil War and the role of bankers. So this is like the next part. So every major event, right? Everything will have like a role of the bankers because they are, yeah, finance, right? Finance is always part, and the influence of money will always be there. So this is the Civil War. The historical context of the American Civil War. The American Civil War was a major conflict that lasted from 1861 to 1865 and was fought between United States of America, represented by the Union forces, and the Confederate States of America, made up of southern states that seceded from the Union. The conflict had its roots in the long lasting sectional differences between the North and the South over the issues such as slavery, states' rights, and economic policies. The election of Abraham Lincoln as President of the United States in 1860, who opposed the expansion of slavery, led to the secession of several southern states and the formation of the Confederacy. The Confederacy attack on Fort Sumter, a Union military installation in April 1861, marked the beginning of the war. The conflict resulted in the death of over 600,000 Americans and had a profound impact on the nation's social fabric, and political landscape. It led to the end of slavery and the reconstruction of the southern states as a well establishment as well as the establishment of the federal government's supremacy over the state governments. The Civil War also marked a turning point in American history with significant changes in economic and financial policies, including the establishment of national banks and the adoption of the national currency. The war had a profound impact on the banking industry and shaped the future of the American finance. The impact of the impact of the Civil War on the American economy. The American Civil War, fought from 1861 to 1865, had a significant impact on the American economy. The war disrupted economic activity in the country, causing significant inflation and disrupting trade relationships. Guys, you can hear me, right? Okay. I was just wondering, did I unmute myself or not? The Confederacy's secession and blockade of southern ports resulted in the shortage of cotton and other goods, while the Union's blockade of southern ports limited the availability of goods for the Confederacy. The war also resulted in the significant increase in government spending, as both the Union and the Confederate government spent heavily to finance their war efforts. This led to inflation as the money supply grew faster than the production of goods and services. Additionally, the war caused significant damage to infrastructure, property, and equipment, further impacting the economy. The end of the war marked a significant shift in the American economy as the country transitioned from a primarily agricultural society to a more industrialized one. This transition was driven by factors such as increased demand for manufactured goods and improvements in transportation and communication technology. The end of slavery also played a significant role in the economic changes that followed the Civil War, as freed slaves were able to participate in the labor market and contribute to the economic growth. The function and structure of American banking during the Civil War. During the American Civil War, the banking system in the United States was still evolving and not yet fully developed. The federal government had limited power over banking, and most banks were state chartered and operated independently. The lack of the unified banking system made it difficult for the federal government to finance the war effort. To address this issue, the government passed the Legal Tender Act of 1862, which authorized the issuance of paper currency, known as greenbacks, to fund the war. The greenbacks were not backed by gold or any other tangible asset and were therefore inflationary. This made it difficult for banks to maintain their value, causing widespread instability in the banking system. To stabilize the banking system, as first as always, Subesh, yes, you are, at least in this chat, this made it difficult for banks to maintain their value, causing widespread instability in the banking system. To stabilize the banking system, the government established the Office of the Comptroller of Currency in 1863. This agency regulated and supervised national banks, which were chartered by the federal government and required to hold government bonds as collateral for their notes. National banks were allowed to issue a uniform currency backed by the full faith and credit of the federal government. Wait, Gino, did you know if you mix lava with water, water will evaporate? Ambiga, Sudesh, Ambiga, welcome to the stream. Yeah, Subesh, no, I did not know if you mix lava with water. I never tried, right? I never like seen lava in real life. But I know if you if you heat up water, it will evaporate. Are we like randomly saying trivia now? Huh? Subesh, what is this? Okay. Yeah, controller. The agency regulated and supervised national banks, which were chartered by the federal government and required to hold government bonds as collateral for their notes. National banks were allowed to issue a uniform currency backed by the full faith and credit of the federal government. This war also led to the suspension of specie payments, which meant that banks could not redeem their notes for gold or silver. This led to a further loss of confidence in the banking system and a rise in inflation. Overall, the Civil War had a significant impact on the development of the American banking system. It highlighted the need for a unified banking system and paved the way for the establishment of national banks. So, which also take my words, BTC will reach 200 till Feb 10. You mean like dollars, right? It's, it's always better to mention like and mention everything and talk everything in terms of dollars, because that is like one thing which everyone can relate to, right? There is no point in me talking about like in terms of INR or for you in terms of NPR. It's always better to. And you are saying February 200, huh? It's possible. It's very much possible actually. I'm saying it's possible in the sense I'm not saying it will happen. I'm saying it can happen. There's a difference. So wait. Uh, yeah. So from here, right? From 57. 57 was in September. September, October, November, December. Like within 2.5, 3 months, it went from 57. No, wait. Yeah, it went from 57 to 104. So it's possible, man. It's possible. $1 is equal to 90 for INR and 140 NPR. Yeah, that's what I'm saying, right? The exchange rate always changes, so it's always better to talk in terms of dollars, man. Even me, right? I'm also like in like all the places which I'm using, like paying internationally and all, it's always better to think in terms of dollars. Another thing, earn in dollars and spend in INR. That's a different thing. And for you, earn in dollars and spend in NPR, which will be better. Oh wait, and Subish, wait, no, no, no. I did tell you, right? One day after we finish these two books and even the crypto book, right? Once we finish the crypto book, we'll have like a crypto workshop where I'll show you guys how to like open a decentralized wallet. Like I don't know, maybe on Solana. Solana is better because it's much. Did you fund Subish AI? No, I didn't. Yeah, Solana wallet, how to make a wallet, and I'll send you guys like some Solana, fine. It'll be like a fun thing, right? Not just you, like everyone who's on stream. Like $1 each, $1 each for everyone. So it's like I mean, you can't do anything with that. You can't do trading and all. And I'll even show you guys the popular websites, not websites, dApps, decentralized dApps, where you can like access the decentralized wallet. You guys don't know. I mean, yeah, you don't know the real concepts and things about crypto, right? So this book actually discuss about all that, cryptocurrency and blockchain. So we'll read this. We'll read this. After that, it'll be better. If I do the workshop, like if I do it now, you won't even understand. When I say decentralized, you will be like, "What is decentralized?" dApps. You don't know what is dApps. So we'll discuss all that. So all the jargons and technical terms I discuss further in that book. So after reading that, we'll conduct the workshop. At the current pace, I think like by March probably. I don't think we require March, right? So this book, right? This book we are at halfway, and it's only been what, like 4 5 days. And the other book again, it will take like some 10 days maybe because it's a bit bigger, and the concepts are a bit technical, right? And the last book is very small, so this one is like so small compared to the these. So this one I think we can finish it in, but there is no point in rushing finishing the book. That's another point. We'll slowly finish it. Fine. And workshop. We'll do workshop. Yeah. So where are we? The role of banks in financing civil war. The American Civil War was one of the costliest wars in American history, with both sides facing significant financial challenges. The Union government, led by President Abraham Lincoln, needed to finance the war effort through borrowing and taxation. Banks played a critical role in providing the necessary financing to the government. Banks purchased government bonds and notes, which were essentially IOUs. In IOUs, no, I was just thinking IOU, like it's like I owe you. It's like a not contract, but it's a written thing which says I owe you this much money or this much gold. That's IOU. In return, they received interest payments from the government. The government also allowed banks to issue their own currency, known as banknotes, which could be used as legal tender. This helped to increase the supply of currency and facilitate transactions during the war. Banks also played a role in providing loans to individuals and businesses affected by the war. So, which I'm thinking of creating a custodial account. What is a custodial account, bro? Many businesses suffered during the war, especially those in the south, which experienced significant damage to infrastructure and loss of resources. Banks helped to provide the necessary financing to help these businesses recover and rebuild. Overall, the role of banks in financing the Civil War was crucial to the Union's victory. Without the financing provided by the banks, the government would not have been able to fund the war effort, and the outcome of the war may have been very different. The connection between the Civil War and the establishment of national banks. The American Civil War resulted in a significant increase in the federal government's power and scope, particularly in the area of finance. Prior to Civil War, state chartered banks were primary source of credit for the government and the public. However, the financial strain of the war led to the creation of national banks, which were established by the National Currency Act of 1863 and 1864. The establishment of national banks was intended to provide the federal government with a more reliable source of credit and to create a uniform currency. Under the new system, banks could issue national currency backed by government bonds. The government could also control the money supply by regulating the amount of bonds banks were required to hold. The national banking system was also designed to promote economic stability by establishing a more consistent and reliable banking system. By standardizing banking regulations and practices, the government hoped to prevent bank failures and reduce the risk of financial panics. The establishment of national banks marked a significant shift in the balance of power between the federal government and the states. It also set the stage for a more centralized financial system in the United States, which would have a profound impact on the country's economic development. Subhish, custodial account plan for a child's future fidelity investments. A custodial account can be a great way to save on child's behalf to give a financial gift, otherwise known as UGMA UTMA account. There are no income or contribution limit and no early withdrawal penalties or restrictions on how the funds are used for the child. Okay, I am thinking of creating a custodial account. Okay, first of all, you can't create a custodial account because you are you are not the custodian. Your parents can create a custodial account for you. But I'm like asking like why I don't know, like does it have something to do with crypto? No, custodial account has nothing to do with crypto, Subhish. I just wanna the function and structure of national banks. National banks were created in the aftermath of Civil War through the National Banking Act of 1863 and 1864. I'm thinking of starting trading as a side job. Okay, Subhish, first of all, you don't have a main job, and side job and trading doesn't go together. And that I'm saying it as a guy who done finance. Yeah, trading and side job doesn't go together. Subhish, you shouldn't be thinking of any job. See, if you would have told me like I'm trying to do trading as part of learning, sure, that I'll support you. But as a side job, well, you don't even have a main job for cash flow to start trading in the first place, and even okay, I don't want to get into it, bro. Even after studying like things for like 4 or 5 years, still you won't be able to. When I say you won't be able to, I'm saying I'm not discouraging you, right? I'm saying there's it's a long path. It's a journey. It's like a full time job for people who've been in the thing for like 10, 12 years. And you are saying I'm starting trading as a side job. Yeah, it's like saying, yeah, I played cricket last week. I'm planning to join the Indian Cricket League. Sure, bro, sure, yeah. You want me to say, yeah, good job, Subish. Otherwise, I have a good business plan. My business can make a 46.6 billion per 12 days. Okay, you mean like when you say billion, like in terms of which denomination? That matters, right? So which is it like in some shitcoin crypto? Yeah, I'm sure, yeah, you can. 46 billion per 12 days. You don't even need dollar, huh? Sure, bro. Good job, Subish. Good job. You know, I appreciate the delusion. Delulu is your solulu, huh? No, it's good. Like a bit of delusion is good, which actually makes you wanna manifest shit. So a bit of delulu is good, but the 46 billion per 12 days delulu is much better than starting trading as a side job. I'm just saying. Okay. National banks were created in the aftermath. Okay, we discussed this, right? The national banks were organized as joint stock companies with shareholders providing the capital needed to establish the banks. The banks were required to have a board of directors which was responsible for overseeing the bank's operations and making strategic decisions. The bank's day to day operations were managed by a president and other officers. One of the key features of the national banking system was the creation of the Office of the Comptroller of Currency (OCC). Okay, Office of the Comptroller of Currency. The OCC was responsible for supervising the national banks and ensuring that they complied with the regulations set forth in the National Banking Acts. The OCC also had the authority to charter and regulate new national banks. The national banking system played a crucial role in the development of the American financial system. It provided a stable and uniform currency that was essential for the growth of commerce and industry. The system also helped to establish a framework of federal regulation of banking that has continued to evolve to this day. The opposition of national banks and greenback movement. Following the establishment of national banks during the Civil War, there was significant opposition to their existence. One of the most significant opposition movement was the greenback movement, which emerged in late 1860s and early 1870s. The greenback movement was made up of farmers, laborers, and other workers who were struggling to make ends meet. They believed that the national banking system was rigged against them, favoring the wealthy, leaving them in debt. The greenbackers advocated for the issuance of paper currency not backed by gold, which they believed would allow for greater economic stability and help reduce the debt burden of working class Americans. Despite the opposition, the national banking system continued to grow and expand with more and more banks being established in cities and towns across the country. The national banks were able to offer loans at lower rates than state chartered banks, which made them very attractive to borrowers. The greenback movement eventually lost steam and the national banking system remained in place. However, the opposition of the banks did have an impact on the politics of the time, as many working class Americans began to see themselves as pit against the financial elite who controlled the banking system. This sentiment would continue to play a role in American politics and economic policy for decades to come. The impact of national banks on American economy and society. The establishment of national banks had a significant impact on the American economy and society. National banks were able to issue a stable and uniform currency, which helped to stabilize the financial system and encourage economic growth. They also facilitated the expansion of credit, making it easier for businesses to obtain loans for investment in new ventures. This helped fuel the rapid growth of American industry in the late 19th century. National banks also played a role in expanding access to banking services. Prior to the establishment of national banks, banking services were primarily available to the wealthy and well connected. National banks, however, were required to maintain branches in rural areas, making banking services more accessible to farmers and other rural residents. The establishment of national banks also helped to strengthen the federal government's control over the banking system. The government was able to use its control over the banking system to stabilize the economy during times of financial crisis. For example, during the panic of 1893, the federal government was able to use the national banking system to inject liquidity into the economy and prevent a complete collapse. Despite these benefits, there were also concerns about the concentration of power in the hands of few large banks. This led to the rise of the populist movement and calls for greater regulation of banking system. My business has a simple principle. But Subesh, everything is simple, right? Everything is like every business in theory, it's very simple. Like even trading is very simple, right? Buy low, sell high. Very simple, man. That's like every business is that. Buy low, sell high. Equality, everyone is equal while they play this game. Here, every player gets to play a fair game under same conditions. People suffered from inequality and discrimination out in the world, and we are giving them one last chance to fight fair and win. We can't break that principle. Okay, first of all, not everyone are equal. Second of all, yeah, these are you. I don't know. Wait, did you like start reading or communism or something? No, there are a lot of good theories actually. Communism is like the perfect thing in theory, like in paper. When you read it, you are like, oh my god, like wonderful. Same thing with a lot of theories, man. While reading intellectually, you will feel it's wonderful, but in practice, it'll never work, man. And equality is a lie. Equality is a lie, Subesh. I'm not even saying this as like from a pessimistic standpoint, right? I'm just like in real world, like the real world in which we are living, equality is a lie. It's like same no equality like what is it? Equality is not a universal principle like gravity, right? Like gravity, it's a universal principle, works everywhere. And there are so many things which will work like that, but equality is not that. And when you try to force equality, that's when all the problems happen, man. If you see, even impossible says, I am possible. I mean, yeah, sure. The wordplay is good. The wordplay and the optimism and all are good. I'm just saying, I'm not even talking like equality, like from a morality perspective, like morally it's wrong or morally it's right. There is no, see, gravity has no morality, right? If you drop this, it will go down. Like if you drop this, it will go down. There is no morality in that. It's going down is bad. It should go up. It shouldn't go. I mean, it's going up is the right thing. But why is it not going up? There is no morality in that. I don't think you understand the concepts, but it's fine. But you didn't say the business principle. Okay, like in business principle, like equality, not gonna work. Like in everything in real life, equality never works. Like even in like simple friendships, right? Even in simple friendships with the like two kids of all the same attributes, still equality won't exist between their friendship. That's like reality, man. You break the rule, you die. What's the Squid Games, huh? Hey, did you watch the Squid Games too or what? The connection between national banks and the growth of American industry. The establishment of national banks in the United States played a significant role in the growth of American industry. One of the key functions of national banks was to provide loans to businesses, which helped fuel the expansion of the economy. With access to more capital, businesses were able to invest in new equipment and technologies, expand their operations, and hire more workers. This in turn led to increased production, higher wages, and greater economic prosperity. National banks also played a vital role in the development of the railroad industry. In the late 1800s, the expansion of railroads was crucial to the growth of the American industry. Yeah, I'm recreating Squid Game. With your chickens, huh? Don't kill the chickens, man. No, at least like if you kill them, you have to eat them. So otherwise, don't kill them. National banks provided the necessary capital for the construction of railroads, which helped open up new markets and connect different regions of the country. Additionally, national banks were instrumental in financing the growth of the oil industry. In the late 1800s and early 1900s, the discovery and exploitation of oil reserves led to a significant expansion of the industry. National banks provided the necessary capital for oil companies to drill new wells, build refineries, and transport oil to markets across the country. I've made 120 invite cards and uh, Duck G game card. I'm so scared about every chat my father has this account logged in. Okay. Hi, Subhish's father. Yeah, uncle made him study, right? Why is he watching the stream and like wasting time? He's not studying. He have like very bad. I think you already know, right? About his marks. Uh, Overall, the establishment of national banks played a crucial role in the growth and development of American industry, providing the necessary capital for businesses to expand and innovate. The legacy of national banks on American banking and finance. The establishment of national banks during and after Civil War played a significant role in shaping American banking and finance for decades to come. National banks were designed to promote a more stable banking system by providing a uniform currency and regulating the banking industry. I, also, you should try my AI. What is that, bro? National banks were given the power to issue and circulate national currency, which was backed by government bonds held in the bank. This helped to standardize the currency and eliminate the issues of counterfeiting and inconsistent exchange rates. National banks were also required to hold a certain amount of government bonds, which helped to provide funding for the federal government. The legacy of national banks on American banking and finance is significant. The national banking system established during the Civil War laid the foundation for modern banking system in the United States. It helped to stabilize the banking industry and promote economic growth. The national banking system also helped to expand credit and support the growth of industry and commerce. However, the establishment of national banks also had negative consequences, particularly for smaller banks and rural communities. National banks had significant disadvantages over state chartered banks, which made it difficult for smaller banks to compete. Additionally, the strict regulations placed in national banks limited their ability to provide credit to rural communities, which hindered their economic development. Despite these challenges, national banks played a critical role in shaping the modern American banking system. I made it yesterday. Oh, you mean like the Subish AI? Sure, bro. I don't know. Put it in Discord. Like, what is it like? Subish AI. Okay, so now guys, we are entering into the modern era. Okay, when I say modern era, right, the modern one which we are currently following. When I say which we, I'm saying the American economy. I'm just saying we as general term. Okay, it all started with 1913 and the establishment of Federal Reserve. It is still there, and the this chapter leads to the establishment of Federal Reserve. Okay, so this chapter is Jekyll Island and the National Monetary Commission. I'll give Mediafire link. Yeah, no thanks, man. That's okay. You want me to you want me to randomly download some executable file? Sure, bro. Nobody download shit. Delete that link. The historical context of the Jekyll Island meeting. The Jekyll Island meeting was a secretive gathering of some of the most powerful and influential figures in American finance that took place in 1910. At the time, the United States was in the midst of an economic boom, but the country's banking system was fragmented and unstable, and there were concerns about the ability of existing financial institutions to manage the nation's growing wealth. The meeting was held against the backdrop of a long standing debate about the need for a central banking system in the United States. The early 20th century was marked by a series of financial crises, including the Panic of 1907, which highlighted the weakness of the existing banking system. The Jekyll Island meeting took place at a time when the public was becoming increasingly aware of these weaknesses and demanding action from policymakers. It was also a time of great inequality, with a small number of extremely wealthy individuals controlling a disproportionate amount of the nation's wealth. Against this backdrop, the Jekyll Island meeting was seen by some as a meeting of country's financial elite who were seeking to consolidate their power and control over the nation's finances. The participants of the Jekyll Island meeting. The Jekyll Island meeting, also known as the secret meeting, was attended by a group of six influential men who represented the most powerful banks and financial interests of their time. The attendees included Senator Nelson Aldrich, who was the Republican leader of the Senate, Henry Davison, a senior partner at JP Morgan, Frank Vanderlip, the president of the National City Bank of New York, Charles Norton, the president of the First National Bank of New York, Paul Warburg, a partner in Loeb and Co., and Benjamin Strong, the head of JP Morgan's Bankers Trust Company. All of the participants were prominent figures in the American banking and finance industry, and their involvement in the meeting reflected reflected the significant influence that these institutions had on American politics and the economy. Senator Aldrich was one of the most powerful politicians of his time and had previously been involved in the establishment of the National Monetary Commission, which was responsible for investigating and recommending reforms of the banking system. Henry Davison and JP Morgan were among the wealthiest and most powerful men in America, while Paul Warburg was a prominent economist and strong advocate for central banking. Together, these individuals played a crucial role in shaping the Federal Reserve System, which would ultimately become one of the most significant institutions in American finance. The purpose and goals of the Jekyll Island meeting. The Jekyll Island meeting, held in November 1910, was a secret meeting of six influential Americans who sought to develop a plan for a central banking system in the United States. So, which channel check for link? Yeah, no need for link, man. Subish, that's okay, bro. Nobody checked that. The participants, yeah, we discussed their name, right? Yeah. The purpose of the Jekyll Island meeting was to address the issues of the American banking system and create a plan for a central banking system. The bankers were concerned about the instability of the American banking system, the lack of a lender of last resort, and frequent financial panics that occurred in the country. Their goal was to create a stable and flexible banking system which would prevent future panics and promote economic growth. The Jekyll Island meeting was held in secrecy as the bankers feared that public knowledge of their plan would lead to opposition and scrutiny from politicians. You check, try my AI, please. Yeah, I don't want to. Maybe I'll do it offline. I don't want to do it online. The participants used false names and avoided public transportation to maintain their anonymity. They succeeded in creating give a review. I'll do it in Discord, bro. Fine. After the stream, they succeeded in creating a plan that would eventually lead to the establishment of the Federal Reserve System in 1913. The planning and development of Federal Reserve System. The planning and development of Federal Reserve System can be traced back to Jekyll Island meeting, where the participants outlined the basic structure of the central bank. The proposed system was designed to provide a flexible and stable monetary policy that would prevent bank panics and promote economic growth. Following the Jekyll Island meeting, the National Monetary Commission was established in 1908 to study and propose reforms in the banking system. Please try now. I need review. Yeah, Subish, I said I won't try now, so I'm not gonna do it. The Commission's report recommended the creation of a central bank with the ability to issue currency, act as a last lender of last resort, and regulate the money supply. After years of debate and political maneuvering, the Federal Reserve Act was finally passed by Congress and signed into law by President Woodrow Wilson in 1913. The Federal Reserve System was established as a decentralized network of 12 regional banks, each with its own board of directors and president. The Federal Reserve System was given the power to regulate the money supply through the issuance of currency and the manipulation of interest rates. The central bank also acted as a lender of last resort, providing liquidity to banks in times of financial distress. The system was designed to be independent of political influence, with its lenders appointed by the president and confirmed by the Senate for 14-year terms. Overall, the planning and development of Federal Reserve System was a major achievement in American banking history, providing the country with a stable and flexible monetary policy that has helped to promote economic growth and stability for over a century. The role of the National Monetary Commission in the creation of the Federal Reserve System. The National Monetary Commission was a federal organization created by the Congress in 1908 to study the American banking system and propose reforms to address the recurring financial panics of the late 19th and early 20th centuries. The commission was composed of 9 senators, 9 representatives, and 5 members appointed by the president, including the Secretary of Treasury. One of the most significant contributions of National Monetary Commissions was its endorsement of the concept of central bank to regulate the money supply and stabilize the economy. The Commission's findings and recommendations provided valuable input to the discussions at the Jekyll Island meeting, where the Federal Reserve System was planned. The Commission's report identified flaws in the existing banking system, including the lack of a central bank, and recommended the establishment of regional reserve banks that would operate under the guidance of a central board. Yeah, Subhesh, what's up, bro? The Commission's endorsement of the central bank concept was a significant factor in overcoming political opposition to the creation of the Federal Reserve System. In addition to endorsing the concept of a central bank, the National Monetary Commission provided valuable research and data on the structure and operation of foreign central banks. The Commission's research was used in planning of the Federal Reserve System structure and functions, including the creation of Federal Reserve Board and Federal Reserve Banks. The opposition to the Federal Reserve System and the campaign for its establishment. The establishment of the Federal Reserve System was not without opposition. Many Americans were wary of centralizing the national banking system and giving too much power to the federal government. Critics argued that Federal Reserve would be too powerful and could potentially manipulate the nation's economy. One of the most vocal opponents of the Federal Reserve was the populist movement, which had gained momentum in the late 19th century. Populists feared that the creation of the Federal Reserve would benefit wealthy bankers and elites at the expense of average citizen. They believed that centralized banking system would be controlled by Wall Street and would not serve the interest of the working class. The anti-Federal Reserve sentiment was also shared by some politicians, particularly to those who advocated for the gold standard. These individuals believed that the Federal Reserve would devalue the dollar and undermine the stability of the nation's monetary system. Some even believed that the Federal Reserve would lead to inflation, which could be detrimental to the economy. Despite the opposition, supporters of the Federal Reserve System, including President Woodrow Wilson and the Secretary of the Treasury William McAdoo, campaigned vigorously for its establishment. They argued that the Federal Reserve was necessary to stabilize the nation's banking system and prevent future financial panics. Ultimately, the Federal Reserve Act was signed into law in 1913, establishing the Federal Reserve System and setting the stage for a new era in American banking and finance. The impact of the Federal Reserve System on American banking and finance. The Federal Reserve System, also known as the Fed, was established in 1913 with the aim of creating a stable and flexible monetary system in the United States. The Fed is responsible for regulating and supervising banks, controlling the money supply, and managing interest rates to maintain price stability and promote full employment. Its impact on American banking and finance has been significant. The Fed's role as a lender of last resort has helped prevent bank failures and financial panics, providing stability to the banking system. Its control over money supply and interest rate has allowed it to manage inflation and support economic growth. Additionally, its regulations and supervisory functions have helped ensure the safety and soundness of the banking system. The Fed's policies have had a profound impact in the economy and financial markets. Its monetary policy decisions, such as raising or lowering interest rates, can have far-reaching effects on consumer and business spending, investment, and borrowing. Its regulations on banks and financial institutions have also had significant effects on the availability of cost of credit. Overall, the establishment of Federal Reserve System has been a key factor in the development and stability of the American financial system. The connection between Federal Reserve System and the growth of American economy. The Federal Reserve System was established in 1913, just in time to play a significant role in the economic growth of United States during the early 20th century. The Federal Reserve had a vital function of maintaining economic stability and controlling the money supply to avoid economic panics and crises. The Federal Reserve had the authority to print money and regulate the interest rates that banks charged each other, influencing the credit market and cost of borrowing money. So, which the biggest lie that age 18, 19, 20 people tell is, yeah, tell man, what is the lie? I mean, 18, 19, 20, you mean like adults, right? Yeah, what lies does adults say? The Federal Reserve's intervention during the Great Depression helped to mitigate the worst economic crisis in American history, and its monetary policies allowed for steady economic growth in post World War II era. The Federal Reserve also played a critical role in stabilizing financial system during 2008 financial crisis, preventing a complete economic collapse. Through its various functions, the Federal Reserve has had a significant impact on the American economy by regulating the money supply. It can influence inflation and economic growth. The Federal Reserve also acts as a lender of last resort to banks, ensuring that the financial system remains stable. The Federal Reserve's actions can have both positive and negative consequences, as its policies can impact economic growth, inflation, and employment. Overall, the Federal Reserve has been an essential institution promoting economic stability and growth in the United States. The biggest lie that 89 and 20 people tell us, go to university and you are guaranteed to get a great job. No, nobody says that. Who says that? Okay, first of all, guarantee, there is no guarantee. Second thing, great job. Let me make it clear, bro. No job is a great job. Job means it's not great. Okay, so you know what? Let's say something. What's the what's your favorite thing to do? Like you can do it like for 18 hours a day continuous without any break or without any motivation. You let's say you have something. For some people it'll be, let's say, sleeping, and let's say sleeping is your favorite thing in the world to do, right? And you can do like 18 hours, but let's say uh, I'll say like I'll give you this much money. You do this as a job. You will be monitored, and you have to sleep continuously for 18 hours. I'm telling you, after 1 week, you will hate sleeping. I'm telling you, that's the thing with anything. Let's say gaming is your, it's a hobby, right? And you wish you had gaming as a job. And let's say you find a way to do that after 1 week, man. I'm telling you, 1 week. Some things even don't even require 1 week. You do whatever you want. You do it as a job. After 1 week, you will you will get not bored. You will be like, you will feel it's you will feel it like a job. There are no great jobs, I'm telling you. And the next thing is guarantee. There are no guarantees in life. The only guarantee, no, there is actually one guarantee in life. So, guaranteed you will die for sure. I mean, nobody knows when, but for sure you will die. So, that is like one guarantee. So, if you are born, you will die. That is like one guarantee, like everyone has. For sure will happen. Other things can happen, may happen, may not happen, but my millionaire teacher video inspire. What is that? Guarantee. Okay. I'm feeling sleepy. This is what happens when I like eat early, right? So it's either two. It's either be empty stomach and I won't say that suffering, but empty stomach you will like feel, you will feel that emptiness and you will feel like you need to eat something. That feeling is actually good, but if you eat right afterwards, you will actually feel sleepy. So, but I'm saying like for streaming and especially like for work, right? For working, empty stomach is better. Just drink a lot of water, fill up the stomach, and just start working. Okay. The legacy of the Federal Reserve System on American politics and government. The Federal Reserve System, established in 1913, has had a significant impact on American politics and government. One of the key legacies of the Federal Reserve System is its role in regulating the nation's monetary policy. The Federal Reserve System is responsible for implementing policies that promote economic stability and full employment, while also controlling inflation. The Federal Reserve's monetary policy decisions can affect interest rates, the availability of credit, and the overall level of economic activity. Its policies have an impact on the economy and can affect businesses, individuals, and governments at all levels. As such, the Federal Reserve has become a key player in the American economic policy and has been called upon to take action during times of economic crisis. Additionally, the Federal Reserve System has also played a role in the development of financial regulations in the United States. It oversees the activities of banks and financial institutions and works to ensure stability and solvency. The Federal Reserve has the power to regulate banks and can intervene when necessary to prevent bank failures and to protect consumers. Overall, the Federal Reserve System has become an important institution in American politics and government, with significant influence over the country's economic policy and financial system. Its legacy is one of the stability and regulation in financial sector, as well as an important role in promoting economic growth and stability. The significance of the Jekyll Island meeting on the development of modern American financial system. The Jekyll Island meeting was a significant event in the history of American finance and banking, as it laid the foundation for the establishment of Federal Reserve System. The secrecy and exclusivity of the meeting, with its participants being representatives of some of the largest financial institutions in the country, suggests that it was intended to be a private effort to address issues related to the banking system and currency. The significance of the meeting lies in the fact that it led to the creation of the Federal Reserve System, which fundamentally changed the way monetary policy was conducted in the United States. The Federal Reserve System became the country's central banking system with the authority to issue and regulate currency, set interest rates, and act as a lender of last resort to financial institutions during times of economic stress. The Federal Reserve System has played a critical role in stabilizing the American economy during times of financial crisis, such as the Great Depression of 1930s and 2008 financial crisis. It has also been instrumental in promoting the economic growth and ensuring price stability by managing inflation. Overall, the Jekyll Island meeting and the establishment of the Federal Reserve System that followed were significant events that marked a turning point in the development of modern American financial system. They provided a framework for a more stable and efficient banking system that has enabled the country to become a global economic power. So, which age 15, stash your money. Age 16, hone your skills. Age 17, pass your driving test. Age 19, open a bank account. Stash your money means earn your money. So I learned money by T T Yeah. So Bish, I mean, bro, the motivation videos and all are good, man. But uh, sure. You know what? Honing a skill, sure, I agree. But I don't know, like, why do you need a driving test? Are you like planning to be an Uber driver or something? No, right? Are you planning to be a chauffeur? No. And like, why like passing the driving test an important thing? Like any, like in the modern world, right? Any job, you require like two things: internet, laptop or a mobile, preferably both. Yeah, internet, that, and any payment system like PayPal, Stripe, or something. That's it. That's all you need. Or lose money, who knows? Huh? No, there is no losing money, man. There is no, no. In trading, there is losing money actually, and even in like crypto, there is losing money. But like I said, right, the trenches, the Solana trenches. Oh wait, I didn't say that. I told that to Ilo. You were not here when we were discussing the Solana trenches. Oh wait, Subesh, you know we can do one thing. Right? So guys, we finished chapter 13. So we are at chapter 14 now. We'll read that. But before that, let me introduce you to something. I don't know whether it'll work for you or not, but okay, yeah. Subesh, try to watch it in the big screen, not on the shorts one, right? I'm just showing things. Okay, so there are different cryptos. So you know, Bitcoin. This is like the big one. Then there is Ethereum, and the main difference between Bitcoin and Ethereum is in Ethereum you can run apps. So the apps which are run on Ethereum are decentralized. So in short form, they are called dApps. DAPPS. You should follow Mark Tilbury. Yeah, that's okay, man. I'll follow who I want. You follow who you want. It's like you saying, why are you telling me like to follow someone, bro? Okay, so wait. Uh, okay, so okay, there is Bitcoin. That is like the first currency, cryptocurrency, and there are like it has some properties which are not that significant right now. Then there is ETH, right? Ethereum. So the main difference between these two is that in this you can run apps in it. You can run apps and they are decentralized, right? So decentralized apps are called dApps. So we just say dApps. So all the applications which we run on Ethereum are dApps. So Ethereum was the first one who introduced this concept in crypto. Now there are so many other cryptocurrencies like Solana is like a very major one, BNB, Cardano. So many things are there. So all of them are trying to better do things better than Ethereum. Your handwriting is bad. Yeah, thank you, man. I'm not teaching handwriting here. Okay, focus on the things. Okay, Ethereum, right? Ethereum is every other crypto is trying to emulate Ethereum and do something better. So that's all you need to know now. So you know, let's focus on Solana. So Solana is like a system. Let's say it's a network. It's a network of computers. Wait. Okay, so we are focusing on Solana. So Solana is like a network, right? There are so many different computers which are connected, and their main uh, role is that they are securing the network by confirming transactions. I don't know, like, I don't think you are understanding what I'm saying, right? Okay. Forget about this. Shit. No, no, no. See, this is what I'm saying. So after reading this book, right, it'll become much easier to understand these concepts. Okay. Understand this. Solana is a network. It's a network, and to execute applications and perform actions, you need Sol. So Sol is the crypto, and the price, right, which we see in this. So this is the price of one Sol. Are you following? Or are you there? Let me know if you're there. Okay, I'll ask a simple question, answer truly. No, no questions for now. Just let me know if you're here or not. Okay, so this is the price of one Sol. Okay, so now I think it's better to do things more practically, right? Okay, so Subish, go to Play Store and install. Okay, but I just want to make things clear. This is not. This is educational. This is educational. I just want to make it clear. A school only for developing child brain. I don't know. Why are you asking this stupid question, Subish? Now focus, man. Focus. Subish, go to Play Store and click Phantom Wallet. So this is the one, Phantom Technologies Inc. And download only this one. There will be different ones. Make sure you are downloading like the icon and 10 million plus downloads, and it is by Phantom Technologies Incorporated, because like scams can happen. So make sure you are downloading the original one. Let me know once you've done it. I can do it here also. So if on phone, you can go to Play Store and do it, and on browser I'll do it here. Extension Phantom Membrane. Subish, focus, bro. This is the one, right? I'm confused. Yeah, 6 million users. Okay, this is the one. So I'll use it in this extension here. Okay, so let me know if you've done it. Can you stream today evening? Probably no, bro. Like, I'll be going some places. Some family things are there. Probably not. Yeah, did you find it? Are you doing it? Wait, I'll download 1 minute. Okay, yeah, sure. Yeah, until then, I'll just read this. Okay, so chapter 14, the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 and its provisions. So understanding why are we focusing on the Federal Reserve Act, right? The Federal Reserve Act and the establishment of Federal Reserve, which is still being continued today in the United States economy, and it's being emulated in all over the world. So in India, right, our Central Bank of India, it is actually basically Federal Reserve only, and the functions which are performed, and almost all the modern economy are actually following the central bank system. So that is why the establishment of Federal Reserve is an important chapter. Okay, the historical context of the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. The historical context of the Federal Reserve Act of 1913 can be traced back to the Panic of 1907, which was severe financial crisis that shook the American economy. The panic highlighted the need for a more stable and flexible banking system that could address the liquidity issues faced by banks during economic downturns. The existing banking system was unable to provide adequate credit and liquidity to stabilize the economy, and the government lacked a central mechanism to regulate the banking system. In response to the panic of 1907, Congress established the National Monetary Commission in 1908 to study the banking system and propose reforms. The commission spent 5 years conducting research and drafting recommendations for a new banking system, which eventually became the Federal Reserve Act of 1913. The act was signed into law by President Woodrow Wilson on December 23, 1913, after it had passed both the Senate and the House of Representatives. The Federal Reserve Act of 1913 aimed to create a more stable banking system and provided a flexible monetary policy to stabilize the economy during financial crisis. The act also aimed to provide a more efficient means of clearing and settling transactions between banks and to establish a more uniform banking system throughout the country. Start a download. Sure, man. Let me know when you're done. The Act's provisions created the Federal Reserve System, which remains the backbone of the American system to this day. Subhish, by the way, just make sure you are downloading the original one. Don't download any other thing. Phantom by Phantom Technologies Incorporated, 10 million plus downloads. We can continue now. Now, let me know once you are in this interface. Yeah, don't download random shit, bro. Random shit downloading now it's fine because you don't have any money to lose. But once you have some money, downloading random shit is, I mean, you're gonna get everything will go, everything will go like this. Done downloaded. Okay, so you are in this interface, huh? So in this, you have to create new wallet. So I mean, I can create new one. You know, I already have some, right? But okay, create new wallet and don't continue with email. Create a seed phrase wallet. And so this seed phrase, right? The seed phrase is the most important thing. And with this seed phrase, you can access your wallet from anywhere in the world, like through any device. So the seed phrase is that important. So seed phrase is like 12 words together. You will see. So I'm not gonna reveal mine now. So if I click create seed phrase, it will show mine. So I don't wanna reveal, like I don't wanna show it publicly, right? So whenever you are getting that, make sure you write it down. Don't try to copy paste and save it in mail or something, because for now it's fine, but eventually, right? So the whole concept of crypto is that it is like very secure in that sense. There is no way anyone can hack into it unless you save the. Okay, I'll give you an example. You have the most secure vault, but you leave the key in the road. There is no point in doing that, right? There is no point in having the most secure vault if you leave the key unsecured. Same with this. So the seed phrase is like the most important thing. So make sure you write it down without any spelling mistake and the correct order. So it's like a 12 words. Yeah, 12 words will be there. So it's the phrase. And what else? And for now you can save it in email, but the concept you got it right. If your email is compromised, then they can access, like whoever, if they want, they can access your wallet, which is not good. So everyone, even they actually say to write it down and like have a physical copy. So I'm not gonna show my seed phrase, but I'll. So create seed phrase wallet, then it will ask you to like put a password. I'll just like put a password. So this password is not that important. So this password, right? This password is for accessing the wallet right now. But if you are accessing it, putting the seed phrase on a new wallet, this password is not that important. I'll write it in wall. No, don't write it in wall. Okay. So after that, you will get a interface saying recovery phrase. This phrase is only way to recover your wallet. Do not share it with anyone. My email is authorized in around 120 applications and the website probably safe. I mean, I'm just saying, it's up to you. Okay, so now you have to copy and paste your seed phrase. Okay, so for me, I'll just do this. I mean, I also have to write it down, but for now, this is not my main thing, right? So I'm not gonna. Uh, okay, so I'm done. I'm done with mine. I'm just saving my seed phrase. Like, wait, 1 minute. I'm changing room. You can read the book. Ha, bro, I'll read. So yeah, I'm back. Okay. So I've also done it. I've installed it and I've set everything up, right? So now I can access it like this. So this password is only to access this one in this particular system. So with the same seed phrase, I can log in my phone or in any laptop. Okay, that's the importance of seed phrase. And this password is not required when I am using it in my phone. This password is for only this particular system. Can you see it? I don't think you can see it. You can't see it. Oh shit! Wait, how can you? What to do after login? No, no. What do you mean by login? Did you log in? Don't log in using Subesh. Don't log in using email. Do with seed phrase. Very important. Okay. Can you see this? I think the chat is hiding it, right? 1 minute, bro. I'm trying to get it here. Go to inspect element and make it visible. No, no. Now you can see it. No, no. No, no. Before it was coming as a pop up. Okay, so in this you can actually do this like create a username. So this one is better because okay, so in this I'll tell you. So this is your account, right? This is your account, and this address is there. So this is your Solana address. So this is unique to your. This is like your Gmail. So this you can give out to everyone. So for everyone to email to you, they need something. So that is this, and with this, people can transfer things to your account. So this thing you can give out, and to send to someone else, you need their ID or their address, which is this. So there is another thing you can do. Create your at username, unique identity for your wallet. So this is like particularly using Phantom instead of giving out. So this is like a very complex number, right? Can you see this? I can give hackers. Yeah, you can give. Yeah, this one you can give to everyone. It doesn't matter. You can give it to hackers also. This one is public. Like this one is a public thing. Can you send me money? Wait, bro. What is this? Okay, can you see this? So instead of giving this to someone, you can like send it, copy and send it. They can just paste it directly. Another option is that create a username. I think in your phone also it will be showing create username, unique identity for your wallet. Is it there for you? Yeah, use that. So for me, I'll just use which one should I use? I think JinuLive is already taken. I have it in my different account. Yeah, it's already there. Genu is also already taken. It's in my other account. I don't know. I'll just use um, Mindmania Master. Okay, so Mindmania Master is available. So this will be my username for this particular address. So instead of giving out that random address, I can now give out this at Mindmania Master. Okay. So similarly, you make something now for you. Wait, did I not make it? I think I made it right. Wait, let me check. Let me check. Yeah, Subesh, let me know when you done it. Rip My Mania Master and Game High Life. Yeah, rip man, rip. No, Game High Life is gone. So they were again taken down the channel. My Mania Master is there, but I think like if I start putting videos again, it'll get banned. So I'm just like keeping it there. Wait, is it still there? I haven't checked it. Good thing you just reminded me. Let me check if the channel is still there. Game High Life is gone. Yeah, rip. Everything is gone. No, Mind Mania Master is there. Okay. That channel is still there, but I don't know for how long, so it's fine. It is what it is, huh? Okay, give me 5 minutes, I'll make an account. Okay, sure, bro. Yeah. What is this bullshit, man? See, this is the problem with doing anything related to finance or crypto, right? All the bots will come up. Are you seeing this? Like, great content. Thank you for the help. Could you help me with something? I have a SafePal wallet. This is my blah blah blah. Oh, fuck this shit, man. Mute. How to delete the comment? Report. Spam misleading. Then there's another one. Hate this shit, bro. So after a point, it becomes difficult, right? After a point, it becomes like difficult to hide this shit. For now, it's fine. For one or two, it's fine. Imagine like having thousands of bots commenting this shit. It becomes a point of annoyance. Okay, to this, let me know, bro. Let me know if you've done it. Hey, why my account is not showing? Did I not create it? 5 more minutes, huh? How much time you need, man? It's fine. See, you can make how many other accounts you want. You don't have to worry about Google or YouTube banning you. This that's the whole idea with decentralized things, right? No one can ban you. No one can prevent you from accessing things. See, Google with YouTube and all the. It's not registered. Mine is not registered. Wait, maybe I can't do it. Or maybe, Subish, I think maybe you can't create the thing without any money. Probably that's the thing. Yeah, let me know. I mean, this one I was not able to. Yeah, yeah. I think without any money, right? I don't think you can do it. Well, let me send something. Okay, so now I am sending to this address from my current one. Okay, and it reached. Okay, nice. So now will I be able to make it? Yeah, Subesh, I don't think you can make it now. Then let me know if you have made it. Maybe like from phone it's possible. Maybe in mine it's not showing up. The why is it not showing up? What the hell? This is bullshit. What is this? Okay, let me turn it off and turn it on again. It's not showing. It's not showing my. Damn it, bro. What the hell? It's saying try again later. Yeah, yeah, I get it. I think yeah, it's because of the new account, right? To prevent spamming, like they probably uh, made it without any with new accounts can't do it. Maybe that's why. It's fine. Okay. Now it's fine. No need to worry about that. So click receive, and in that it will show you your Solana address. So in that, like, click here to copy it. Got it right? And now send it in chat. So receive and Solana. So it will show you the address. Copy it and send it in chat. You stay live till 8 a.m. Okay. No, man. No, no. It's 7, right? No, I have to go now. No, no, Subish, I'll just finish this and I'll end it, bro. Yeah, guys, the next chapter, right? The act and its provisions will continue tomorrow. I just remembered. It's already 7. Uh, Subish, just do this quickly and I'll end the stream. You can actually, after that, like, some things you can study from like YouTube, or tomorrow. Tomorrow I'll do. Fine. Send the address, please, fast. Bro, are you doing it? But it's already like 7, 8 now. I was like planning to do this till like 6:30 actually. Yeah, even yesterday, right? Yesterday I did till 6:30 because today we spent some time like talking with you. Even Ila was there at the beginning. Oh, shit. Bro, I need to end now. Subesh, I need to end the stream. Like, can I do like a countdown? Countdown, countdown, countdown. Okay, let's do. Let's do 1 minute. Huh? 1 minute 10 seconds. Hey guys, I'll end the stream in this much time. Subesh, if you are there, give me a sign of life. Hey, there should be some better ones, right? This one looks. Ew. Ew. No, it's actually very easy to make like a counter using Python. We'll do that. There's a simple project. Okay, anyway, guys, I'll Subesh, it's fine. We'll do it tomorrow then. If you want, let me know. I was planning to send you some soul, like to get things started, but apparently you went offline, huh? Okay, guys, I'll yeah. So today we learned about the Jekyll Island meeting, the establishment of the Federal Reserve. So before that, we learned about Andrew Jackson and the second bank, right? And what made him popular and why he had to okay, he had to end the second bank. Yeah. Guys, I'll end the stream for today, and tomorrow we'll. Oh wait, you came back, huh? So, Besh, is this the one? Are you sure? Because I don't wanna. If it's the wrong one, I'm not gonna do it again. Okay? Because like money is not cheap, bruh. Hope you understand what I'm saying. Hey, why is it not coming up? Hey, it's not showing. Oh, wait, did it delete it? Ooh, okay, okay. Wait. I think it's in chat. I think it deletes things. Okay, wait. Here it's real one. And I'm just saying, I know it's the real one. I'm saying you didn't mess up copying it, right? Okay, the YouTube chat deleted it. It's not there, but I think in the restream it will be available. Let me check. No, no, it's not there. Fuck. You must be moderate. Yeah, I get it. I get it. I'll copy it from here. I'll copy it from here, but no. Got it, bro. I got it. Okay, so I copied it, right? Can you see it? Can you see what I'm doing? Okay, I've copied it here. Now click send and click soul. I'm going to send soul and the recipient address is your address and the amount is so right now in my wallet I have point zero 0.01 soul. So I'm going to send you point 0.005 which is around like $1. So then next, so for sending, for doing any transactions in the network, you need some network fee. So in this particular transaction, it's gonna cost $0.0013. Okay, so we have it. So that is like that's called network fee, or it's generally called as gas fee. So to perform, if I don't have this one, so if I instead of putting that 0.005, if I put maximum, it won't go through because I don't have the fees. So we need to so okay, so it's sent now and probably it will be showing in yours as received. Let me know if you receive it. And another thing about the whole thing is that you can check soul scan. So soul scan is the what is it called? Explorer. Where is it? Soulscan.io. Yeah. So this is like a, I told you, right? Everything in crypto is public. So the transaction which happened now, yeah, I got it. Okay. So the transaction which happened now, right? So that will be available here. So I can check your address and search, and it'll actually show, yeah, your balance is 0.05 sold, and it actually came from this address. So everything, right? Everything which happened will actually show up here. So this is your first ever crypto transaction. Congrats, Subesh. And there is nothing much you can do with $1, right? I mean, I mean, of course, you can't do much. You can't do much, but it's a start, right? You know, I'll actually, once we completely reading the decentralized book, we'll further discuss more about the decentralized applications. Then so many things. There are so many, like it's a whole, as from an education perspective itself, and as a job it's like a secondary thing, right? Before doing it as a serious job, you need to learn things. So for a learning, as a learning curve, this was your first step, and congrats, Subish. We'll, guys, we'll actually do, so anyone else who's gonna watch the recordings and all, we actually do some things like that to educate the people who are unaware of these things, crypto, dabs, and all. We'll do that further. Fine. I'll see you guys tomorrow. Tomorrow we'll continue reading that, and eventually, we'll tomorrow live at 5 a.m. Please. Ah, it's fine, man. I'll be at 4:30. I'll start. I'll read for some. Then you come whenever you are available. It's okay. Fine. Chalo. Guys, I'll end the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow. And Subesh, another thing. I'm just gonna, okay. You must be thinking, how can you get that $1 to your bank account? It's gonna be very difficult, especially difficult because the path is easy, but to get $1 out is difficult, because by the time you spend all the transaction network fees, it will be nothing. So there is no point in trying to get that $1 out into as NPR. I'm just saying it. Okay. You do live in 6 p.m. I can't, bro. I can't. Today, especially, I can't. Okay, chalo. Bye, guys. I'll end the stream. I'll see you all tomorrow.